Looks like...
I'm back.
Oh, wallet. Weird.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. We're gonna keep going? Alright. Alright. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Can I get a coffee?
Coffee, Cheetos, chicken!
Yep. That's good. That's a good noise.
Coffee, Cheetos, chicken!
I hate my life. Have that. Have that. Enjoy that.
Nice.
You know what I'm eating?
Only for us, the audience. A real eagle would have snipped out.
Was what?
What?
Real men will shot at school. Alright.
Everything wrong with the cabin in the woods.
Oh, dude. I didn't like that movie.
That's so great.
Coffee, Cheetos, chicken!
Alright, anyway.
That, on the other hand, is
Are
horrible.
we doing this?
Yeah.
Alright.
So bored.
Get your mother to come here and say Ramsey's a handsome young man. Tell her to say that, please.
Someone needs to say it.
Tink, I'll buy you a fucking headset if you do it. I'm not.
You're lying.
I'm not. I swear
You
to
are.
God. I will go to Amazon right now.
You are lying.
I will not. I will order it immediately.
You better not be.
I'm lying. I'm lying. Don't actually.
Chicken.
No, God. That was not your mother. I refuse to believe that was your mother.
Really?
Yeah.
She got up from watching TV. I might die if I call her back.
Well, you made a promise.
Well,
You knew the game, and you're gonna play it.
it's all about the game and how you play it. Alright, anyway. The feeling of
That
what?
too.
Are you, song you recording? Yeah? Okay. The feeling of walking through the streets is one very deep nostalgia. While Yamaku may be like the falling in reverse of where I've lived in the past, the city at night is amazingly familiar. Hey, why not 4K? Come on, what's wrong with you? Oh. My eyes are moving constantly from the bright electronic screens glowing high in the... Are we in fucking Vegas? What the hell?
Chemical prisoner.
Okay.
Loser. The drug in me is you. Alone. I'm not a vampire. Fashionably late. Just like you.
Coffee,
It's over when it's
Cheetos,
over.
chicken!
Good girls, bad guys. Raised by wolves. Bad girls club. Sink or swim. God if you're above. Gangsta's paradise. Guillotine 4. Caught like a fly. Born to lead. Pick up the phone. Sexy drug.
It's a joke!
Fuck the rest. Tragic magic. Don't mess with Ouija boards. Goodbye graceful. Game over. Yep.
Time to do.
Coming home. Self-destruct personality. Keep holding on. Rolling Stone. Wait and see. My heart's to blame. My apocalypse too.
Fucking that shit.
How'd you like that?
That's how I thought about it. Alright.
Hey, you made the joke. I just followed it all the way.
Fair enough, fair enough. My eyes are moving constantly from the bright electric I read this already. Even if I didn't want to, I can't help soaking in every aspect of the city. I savor its familiarity and the sweet candy sitting on my like a sweet candy sitting on my tongue. Ah, the married couple. Good, good. Lily is swaying. Yay. Lily is walking to my left with her cane swaying to and fro, holding onto her sister's arm for guidance while talking to her. God! I just choked on fucking... I don't know what. Got him.
Hmm?
Okay. Wiping the alcohol from my face.
Don't do that, just look it up.
Yeah, from my
Savor
nose.
it. That extra drop could kill you.
Yeah. We all know how dangerous alcohol is. I'll wake up tomorrow with a horrible, horrible hangover. Compared to I probably will. I've been drinking quite a lot. I've already went through a bottle of Jack Daniels and Kraken rum. I'm an alcoholic. Compared to traveling by taxi or bus, I know. Being driven by Akira in her rather nice car was
Do
much
you
more
like
enjoyable experience.
my car?
Whoa!
My car.
I like this. I like what's happening with that right now. Maybe not for the person on my right, though. Lily was using her sister's driving style, and I quite liked a bit of excitement. Hanukkah was holding very tightly to the door for most of the trip. Everything looks so pretty tonight.
Yeah,
Fucking-
Hanukkah's old outfit looks rad.
You look pretty. Hanukkah quickly looks down yet again as she accidentally catches someone's glance. Yeah, it does. My answers are very thoughtful, since I'm distracted by so many thoughts that I find it hard to keep up on small talk. One of those distractions, aside from the city sights, is how Hanukkah looks. It's the first time I've seen her in something other than her school uniform or her pajamas. Or her normal skin. It gives me pause when I first saw her outfit when you met up at the school gate. Considering how much her head is lowered when people talk to her, I imagine that the hat she wears is more than just a fashion statement. When I initially, I was very wary of Lily's plan to take us out into the fucking, what did I just do? Out into the city. Well, Knight felt it became obvious she had thought about this. Not many people have paid Hanako much heed, since the darkness hides her scarring very well. So, we're in the city. Any ideas what to do? To the bar! Akira beams a smile. Something tells me she's the one who's making the particular decision, even if her sister may have proposed the outing of the first place. You'll see.
You'll see. Hey! Caught that, you son of a bitch. Step off.
Back up, faggot! that strong to take on anyone. You'll see. Just follow us.
I'm gonna fucking
And-
kill you. Come on, that's it. Plane tickets to fucking fake land here.
Plane tickets to
Candy Mountain here. Fucking Candyland Central. You'll see. Just follow us. That's bad. No, I'm doing that again. You'll see. Just follow us.
I know.
Yeah, it's not good either, but I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna let that happen.
I know.
Use the second take.
I literally skip over the first one. I nod and try my best to stifle a grimace. After what happened during Hanko's birthday party, I don't trust Akira's judgment all that well. We keep walking into a back alley? What the fuck?
Yep.
We keep walking. I notice that we're passing some more cafes, restaurants, and other eateries. Every once in a while, a drunken man in a suit comes out of a bar, usually being supported by another. For the most part, the customers around this place of the city look young and fashionable. Different kinds of
For me, when I'm no longer young and fashionable.
no, different
Okay,
kinds
well.
of music come to
Do
go.
you like music?
I like music.
That was a music joke.
I like jazz. Yeah, I got it. It was a funny joke.
Yeah.
Different kinds of music come and go as we pass by each business. The Discord created
Harlem
by
Renaissance.
Sonic by the overlap should be grating, but it reminds me so strongly of the times I spent in the city with my old friends that I don't mind. What the fuck? I don't mind my old friends. They're okay, I guess. Fucking cocks. Hanako and I started to drift a little apart from Lily and Kira. I come to a stop and I hear a soft thud beside me. By the time she rights herself with an apologetic bow, a middle-aged businessman she bumped into is walking after mumbling a half-hearted apology. Hanako looks a little put off by the experience, and as she quickly skips ahead to match my pace, I notice her head hanging low once more. She probably bumped into him because she was looking downward and not where she was going. Step to the side a little and put one hand on her far shoulder, drawing her closer. Ramsey? It's okay. You can walk closer to me if you want.
Not
Hanako
even
hesitates.
hover-handy. Where's this
Yeah, come on.
Ramsey I knew?
Yeah, come on. What's going on here? Hanako hesitates. I'm making physical contact? Dude, what am I, a rapist?
You must have been drinking like 3 cups of wine. Your inhibitions have been lowered, or your actions are otherwise affected.
I can't think straight. I'm not myself. Hanako hesitates. Whatever.
I'm turning into something. Something else.
Oh, yeah. No. Make sure they're like shot glasses
Yep.
with white wine in it. Yeah, but they have to be as small as shot glasses. Because God fucking knows he wouldn't be able to handle all that. Hanako hesitates, but eventually nods in assent. Yeah, come on. After a couple times when I thought we had arrived at Akira's destination, we reach our target. By now, we're below the elevated walkways and past the most garish and brightly lit places. I'm a bit surprised. The average age of those around us is distinctly older, and the smell of cigarette smoke is pretty thick. It's a good thing I have a heart condition and all. The area is far from seedy, though, and it's a little amusing to see Lily's reaction to the smell of the smoke. While it's masked by the low talking of those around us, jazz music can be heard emanating from inside. Looking up the dimly lit sign, it becomes obvious why. A jazz club. A jazz club? I have to admit, this isn't what I expected. Lily gives an amused snort and a smile. Somehow, I feel like I should learn it, Akira. As we talk outside, I notice more and more odd sideways glances directed our way. People awkwardly catch themselves staring and look away, but that just makes it more obvious. I noticed this occasionally when we were walking, but it's more pronounced now. I've never experienced anything like that in my life. An average-looking Japanese teenage guy with just a little taller than normal isn't the type to draw attention without making an effort. Hey, come on.
Just because you're teenagers doesn't mean you can't have a taste, right?
Sorry.
That's it. Alright, hold on.
Well, I don't really mind the music, if that's what you mean. I don't mind it either. I imagine Hanako listens to a cattle decapitation. I've been snapping the whole time, dude. Oh, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
She's only managing to force the words out. It contrasts heavily when we are alone in Yamaku, and it disappoints me a little when she's so highly strung for what's supposed to be a good time out on the town. It's hard to read Hanako's face as she kept looking downwards. It's a little wonder if she doesn't often come out to the city because of this. And it makes me a little thankful that my own scarring is easily hidden. Lily has a similar way of attracting people's gazes, but the reason for it is clearly different. She hardly looks like a native, but what have I done? But the same can be said for her sister. That much is far more noticeable than her blindness from a distance. She may not be able to see this for herself, but I have little doubt she can hear the odd whisper phrases from people who think they're out of earshot. Be that as it may, she doesn't seem to show any signs of annoyance or pleasure at the attention. Akira is still as confident as ever, though. Flashing a smile, she strides in with Lily by her side, and the two of us follow behind. I hadn't expected my eyes to need to adjust to the lighting inside, but it's not much brighter than outside. The music we'd heard is clearer now, mixing the sound of glasses moving on the tables and counters, and the husky chatter of the patrons. Looking to my right reveals the music source, a jazz group playing beyond some tables. The patrons seem to be mostly men, and though there's a handful of women, nobody looks under thirsty. Aside from us, of course.
Peace.
Under thirsty.
Coffee.
Under coffee.
Peace.
It feels like we've stepped into the 1920s, and the atmosphere is quite agreeable. I'm not completely comfortable simply because of my age, but were I older, I would probably feel quite at home. Hanako seems a bit more relaxed now, probably due to nobody looking at her. Everyone's talking to themselves, drinking, or watching the band. Akira casually takes a seat at the counter without even glancing around. She's probably come here before. Lily retracts her cane, feeling out the bar stool when the edges of the counter before taking a seat beside her sister. The bartender takes a brief break from polishing a glass to watch her before putting it down and coming over. Evening, ladies. What'll it be?
Just a scotch, thanks. Lily?
May I have a glass of shit? A black-suited elbow hits her side sharply. Orange juice, please.
See, Lily's cool.
No problem. Coming right up. The bartender starts to pour their drinks. A couple of seconds pass, and Akira suddenly remembers that Hanako and I are indeed here, and turns around to us.
You two want anything? Or... Yeah. As long as he's wearing a suit, it's all good. You two want anything? Or are you just gonna stand there?
Hanako seems to be getting a bit restless. No matter what we're going to see, no matter where we're going to seat ourselves, there's going to be people right next to her, and I don't think
or old-fashioned. Do an old-fashioned.
And I don't think she looks convincingly older than 20, unlike Lily. Looking around, there's a game section to our right, a couple of billiard tables that can be seen in the corner, and nobody's using them either. Dude, let's play billiards!
Hell yeah.
I glance to Hanako, about to ask her if she'd like to play, but she's already looking longingly in the same direction. Maybe it's something that... Please say we're gonna play pool.
Hell yeah.
We'll go play pool over there. Akira leans back to see past me before shrugging and sitting back up. It seems you'll have to put up with only me for company. How unfortunate. She's Say something, Sonic, or even fuck.
I'm waiting for you to shut up so I can do my sweet, clean line read here.
Have fun, you two.
Fuck you. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me check this out. Let me tab over. Depart Wednesday, 22nd March 2017. Return Tuesday, 4th April 2017. Canadian $392. Air Canada. PZ 125 or 12:15 p.m. To 7:28 p.m. And there's one stop, so I'll get there fast.
Your improv's impressive. Have fun on your last few days on Earth, faggot.
Yeah. Have fun, you two.
We turn and set up the abandoned corner, with Hanako taking the lead. The prospect of a nice quiet game away from everyone makes her walk
Have
noticeably
fun,
faster.
you two. There you go. That was a clean one. Rip that out.
Use that one. Her eyes stay firmly fixed on her prize. The table's full size and well lit despite the surrounding darkness, thanks to the bright overhead lights. A huge painting of something covers the wall. There aren't many people milling about this corner of the club, and I can see Hanako becomes a little less tense as a result. You know how to play? What am I, a fucking idiot? Of course I know how to play billiards. I'm no expert, but yeah, I do. Then, 8-ball? Sure. Hanako gets the chalk.
8-ball sucks. 9-ball's where it's at.
No, not 8-ball. Hanako gets the chalk and 2 cues from the set of hooks against one of the wall, while I fetch the balls from the table's pocket and grab the rack from the shelf underneath. She... I'm gonna fucking throw an 8-ball at your balls, how's that? She patiently waits as I get the table set up. After slotting the final ball into the rack, like my rack, and doing some last adjustments, I end up having to fight my perfectionist urges in getting the bottom row of balls exactly perpendicular with the edges. With the balls arranged and ready to play, I step back and take my cue from her outstretched arm. I carry out a quick inspection of the tip before I'm satisfied that it's in good condition. So you've played before? Once or twice, I just kinda know the rules. The air between us feels a little
She's
off.
gonna fucking shark you right here.
She's gonna fucking kick my ass. And it's gonna
Yeah,
be
no,
hilarious.
she's gonna lose the first game, and then she'll be like, okay, now we gotta up the bet. And then she'll kick your ass the second game, because she then steals all of your money.
She's still pretty nervous, understandably, given that we're in public.
I know a lot of people who ran that. Because they were good at pool.
Eventually, yeah, I'm pretty good at pool.
They were like a
Eventually,
real
the
good.
silence becomes too
Scary.
much, even for Hanako. If I get cut off again, I'm gonna rip your balls
Yeah,
off.
I got a flight. You don't have a flight.
Dude, fucking do it. She begins to quietly stammer. You have to wear the mask though. Who'll break? I'm gonna break your hymen. I think for a moment.
I'd
before
watch that
reaching my
video.
pocket and trying to coin. I'll take heads, your tails. Get it? Cause you got a tail, girl. Hold on now. After a nod of agreement from Hanako, I flick the coin up in the air, catch it, and flip it over to the back of my left hand. Looks like it's you that gets to break. Wow, that's a picture. I'm gonna screenshot that and keep that for myself. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, we're break.
That's-
Oh, not break. Yeah.
Nanako nods again for taking her position at the end of the table. She's not usually this quiet around me, but I'm not wholly sure if it's because of the tidbit of information about her past that slipped out moments ago. The cue comes back in a practiced gesture before smacking dead into the center of the cue ball with a thud. The white ball skates across the smooth green expanse before smashing into the carefully arranged balls at the other end. Balls skitter around the table at high speed. The break was good, and the balls being nicely distributed around the table. My eyes are already flicking from one to another to pick up the easiest candidates to pocket. Hanako retreats from the side, and I take my shot. Well done. It's only after Hanako says this that I realize the ball I was shooting was sunk. I looked at her and noticed a small smile on her face. It's nice how playing games seems to loosen her up a bit. I guess I'm Stripes then. I take a step back and let her take the next shot, but she doesn't advance to the table. Rather, she looks down a little and rubs her arm. By now I identify this is one of her gestures that means she wants to say something, but isn't sure of herself to do it. What's up? You had a nice smile. Do you like playing this? I sigh and lean back against the table. I like playing, yeah. I think I was smiling because it's real nostalgic, though. Hanako tilts her head quizzically. Me and my friends used to play pool in the game center near where we lived pretty often, and at nights, too. Wouldn't your parents... My parents both worked, so they didn't mind me being out of the house. Yep, I stayed on top of my schoolwork pretty easily as well, so there's plenty of time to do other stuff at night. The conversation dies down, and Hanako's timidity... Fuck! I pressed the button by accident. God, I did it at the end. Getting the better of her. In response, I get off the table and let her take her turn shooting. There aren't many solids in these positions, so Sonako bends down and takes a while to line herself up properly. Nice. Hanako's expression is the same as when we play chess, a relaxed but focused concentration. Athletes sometimes talk about getting into the zone where nothing unnecessary enters their mind, and I wonder if that's what she's something she can do. Her posture is good, better than mine to be sure. It's very close to textbook method of playing, whereas I tend to contort myself in whatever position I feel is most natural for the shot I'm taking. She lines up the cue. She read the textbook. What a fucking bang it! The cue comes back, and she does a couple of practice movements to make sure she's lined up correctly. Hanako takes games so seriously. It's the only real hobby I know she has, outside of reading. It feels good to be able to share this kind of experience with her. She takes a shot after careful consideration, and the cue ball zooms out towards the ball, sitting at a slightly awkward angle near the corner. Hanako's careful preparation pays off as the cue ball hits and sends the ball rolling towards the corner pocket. For a moment, it looks like it'll stop just on the lip of the hole, but it eventually tilts just enough to drop in. And that was a hard shot. If you could pull that off, I don't think I have much hope. I'm not that good. Fuck off! I hate people like that. It's not just the shot, though. Even when lining up, you look real serious. You're like this with chess, too. The praise makes her a little flustered. She sets up the cue against the table to stand staring at me. I just like those kinds of things. Her fingers are twisting and turning tightly. When I was in the orphanage, I just kept doing the things I liked before. If I played a game with the others, that was enough for the helpers there, so I never really thought of it that way. Staff in an orphanage would naturally want to have everyone socialize at least a little. If it's okay for me to ask, what was it like for you at the orphanage? Why do you want to know? I've touched a nerve. But the fact that she responded at all shows that there's at least a chance she'll answer my question. Before, she likely would have just shrunk away from it without a word. I'll tell you, but could you tell me who Wanako is? Wanako? Oh, the letter. I wondered how long she's been waiting for the right opportunity to ask me this. I'm surprised, but don't hesitate. Sharing information is naturally a matter of give and take. She's someone I used to like. Her nervousness subsided, at least for the time it took to ask. Her curiosity is getting the better of her, and I feel a bit uncomfortable to be questioned on this with all matters. There's no way I could spill out all my feelings about Wanako here, but even... I don't even know myself what my feelings regarding her are. Even talking to Yuko earlier, I want to avoid the subject around Hanako. Hanako doesn't look overly satisfied with the awkward ending to the discussion, but thinks it's better continuing it. She's only just managing to ask me in the first place, without knowing that I wouldn't want to talk about it. I moved to finally take my own shot. The lack of talking between us is filled by the chatter of other patrons and the band at the other end of the club. Spying a shot that doesn't look too difficult, I try and shoot for it. Cue ball attacks the ball and the trajectory is about right, but I put too much power. It grazes the corner of the hole and moves off to the side, just skirting the pocket. I grit my teeth a little. I was pretty good at this game, and it's frustrating to have deteriorated so much. I stepped back and let Hanako take her turn, glancing towards the counter where Lily and Akira are sitting. They're talking busily between themselves and seem to be having a good time. I turn back to Hanako as she takes her shot. With the same face as before, she lines herself up and sharply pushes the cue. Just as before, she sinks the ball she was aiming for, drops into the side pocket more cleanly than her last, though. It looks as if she's getting a bit more into the groove of the game. Nicely done. She hesitates for a moment and begins to address me without turning her head. The orphanage was nice. It felt a bit like Yamaku does, and the staff was really kind. But the years went on, I realized something. I was different. It feels strange to hear her speak so candidly about herself. She's audibly forcing the words out. It reminds you of when she insisted she'd tell me about the fire. Hanako must feel that she has to tell me tell me of such things. If I'm willing to tell her about my own past. Her grip on the cue tightens as she continues to speak. Most of the children there were up for adoption, just like I was, but unlike me, they gradually left, one by one. By the time I went to Yamaku, I was among the oldest children there. For a while, I helped some of the younger children, but eventually... I laid a hand on her shoulder. She's forcing herself by now. It's okay. She looks mildly surprised for a moment, then nods, setting down her cue and turning towards me. Do you really think so? Yeah, I think so. Even while Lily's away, I'll be around to protect you, right? Hanako looks at me for a long time, and I'm a bit taken off guard. Her expression hasn't changed from before, still looking somewhat maudlin. And silences between us aren't unusual. I think it's the fact that she's holding such prolonged eye contact that makes me feel a bit odd. It feels as if she's judging me. It's a very strange, vaguely uncomfortable feeling. Hanako? I understand. Thank you. She smiles and looks away a little, but it feels stilted. Hanako isn't very good at faking emotions, and this is no exception. I move to the table and take my turn and try to distract myself, but it doesn't seem to work. Does she think I'm not up to the task of helping her? Is she disappointed in me? Hold on a minute. What act are we on? Act 3 or 2?
It's 3. It's gotta be 3.
You sure?
I don't have my chart up. Hold on. Yeah, that's why. We've got to be on Act 3.
Okay. I move to the table and take my turn to distract myself, but it doesn't seem to work. Does she think I'm not up to the task of helping her? Is she disappointed in me? I'm probably overthinking this. While her silences are just an accepted fact of life by now, sometimes I do wish she'd speak more. With a thud, I send the white sphere careening down the table into my target. Hanako sees what's happening just as I do. The ball hits hard. With a straight ball I'd intended to sink, veering off towards the 8 ball. Sure enough, as both Hanako and I look down and bite our lips, they connect, and the black ball rolls leisurely into the corner pocket. All I can do is sigh. It looks like Hanako's smiling again though, so maybe it wasn't for naught. That was an awful shot. You win. It seems I'm getting pretty rusty after all this time. Hanako bends down and begins to shoot the remaining balls into the closed pockets. I almost ask if we play another game, but the quick check on my watch confirms that the night is getting pretty late. Lily and Akira appears to be still drinking at the corner. Seems like we're having to drag them away. Ramsey? I turn back to Hanako, who's still looking over the pool table shooting balls. Her voice sounds different from before. I'm here for you as well. I suddenly feel myself blushing. It's only natural that she'd respond this way, given what I said earlier, but I'm still shocked to actually hear it. Just what is my relationship with this girl? I want to protect her, to make her happy. I'm not really sure that it's something like love, but I don't think these are the same kinds of feelings I have for Lily either. I feel sorry for her. I've gone through so much in her life. Her parents died in a house fire, and she lived in an orphanage for much of her childhood. can't even imagine that kind of life. But I feel like there's so little I can do for her, especially now that Lily is going to be leaving the country. Hanako and I finished tidying up the table and cues, and pick up Lily and Akira on our way out to the club. It feels like something changed between Hanako and me. I can't quite place what it is, but Hanako is acting differently somehow. I feel like we're further apart, if anything.
So, you enjoy yourselves?
Hanako and I both nod and agree. The game was good, and we both didn't learn much about each other, so it's an honest answer. Lily appears to be a little distracted.
Drunk.
Drunk off orange juice.
Yeah.
Worried about the trip, Lily? She pauses before sighing and smiling weakly. A little, it means quite a bit. The comment earns her a clap on the shoulder from her sister. Hanako smiles back too. You'll be okay, Lily. I hope you can enjoy your time over there. Thank you, Hanako. I'll try to. It will be nice to be back with my family after all, no matter how brief a time it may be. With that, the four of us begin to walk to the car park where Akira's car is. We continue to talk to ourselves, but it's mostly just small talk.
Gas. I'm gonna step on gas.
Gas pedal.
Yeah. When we're watching, when we're wearing the swagger vest.
Red then. Are you taking the bus, Lily? What? Oh, right. Lily motions to the large suitcase standing beside her. I'll have to take this with me, so I've booked a taxi. It'll meet us at the school gates in about 5 minutes. I see. Lily reaches down and feels for the handle of her suitcase. Its weight causes her some difficulty, so I quickly offer to take it myself. That is awfully kind of you, Plunker. She has no qualms about accepting, and I ended up picking it up. It's not what I'd call light, but it's not exactly heavy either.
Uh-oh.
I don't think I'll have too much trouble carrying it.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna fucking my
Yeah,
heart's
it's gonna stop.
Well, thank you then. We should hurry though. If the taxi leaves, then it would take quite a while to book a new one. You ready, Hanako? Yeah, let's go.